Hey everyone, how are you today? It is Memorial Day, but I didn't want to leave you without doing today's activity. I promised the other day that I would share a couple Facebook things that you can do when people you know are at home. So, holidays are a great time when people are off of work, and then even snow days or rainy days. A lot of people are stuck inside, or they can get on their phone more. I wanted to come out today. It's day 28 Avon activities. So are you excited? You want to learn this tip? So today is about Facebook games. And I did this on my phone because I'm going to go in depth a little bit with you. And I'm going to share some things that I have done over the last 2 years that has really helped me grow my Facebook friend list and new contacts, new customers, new recruits on my team. So comment below if you're excited. Let me know where you're coming from and what you're doing on this beautiful day. I am getting ready to go eat in just a little bit, but again, I wanted to come out and share this. Just a little bit about me. I am Arlena Gafford. I've been an Avon representative for 11 years now. I am so excited to say that. Can't wait till I can. I saw a rep picture recently at a PRP luncheon that she's been in for 66 years, so that will be me. I've already shared with my kids that definitely drive me around if I get to the point that I can't anymore. I want to still be the Avon representative. Been in for 11 years, sold at Rose Circle before. My biggest campaign I've ever had was $7,700. Can you imagine that? That was between Christmas sales and a fundraiser, and the fundraiser was $4,300 alone. A lot of things that you can do with this business to really grow. And our team last year, I'm so excited to share that our team really they've just grown in the last 2 years. So we went from selling like 200,000 2 years ago to selling over 300,000 last year. We are excited to help all of you. So comment, let me know what you think. What are you doing today? So I'm going to dive in, and I'm going to be switching the camera around a little bit so you can see a couple things. Okay. So first, let's talk about Facebook. I have found on Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays at night around 8 p.m. it is a great time to play Facebook games, or just really trying to get some of those interactions that you might be wanting. And I do this in the local yard sale groups that I'm in. Now, some groups will kick you out, and some groups will invite you in and love on you. So you have to really play with it a little bit. And the other thing that you really want to keep in mind, if you do not do this a whole lot, you don't friend a lot of people at one time, you don't post in a lot of groups at one time, and you don't message a lot of people at one time, then you want to be careful in how you do this, because it can land you in Facebook jail. Learned that a couple years ago when I was sharing about my Christmas open house. So you really want to think about only doing this either one on your personal page, which is a great place to start, and maybe one local yard sale group that when you post in that group, you get interaction. Okay, so I wouldn't go real big, because one, when this goes big, you're not going to be able to keep up, and you don't want to do that to the new people that are commenting on your games. Okay, so I'm going to share a couple things, and then I want to know what you think. And if you've got questions, please ask below. I can't see any comments at this moment. I want it to really focus on this, but I will go back and answer any questions that you may have. So first, what kind of game can you play? I'm going to share 3 different game options that you can play. Okay, you ready? So the first one is called Pucker Up, Pick Your Kiss. I will share this not only on our Naturally Beautiful Tips Facebook group, but naturallybeautifultips.com and free resource section. So Pucker Up, Pick Your Kiss. So what you will do, you will just simply post this to your Facebook page, and you will say something as simple as this: pick your kiss below, comment below your kiss number. You may pick up to 2 kisses at one time. Now, while you're doing this, you don't want them to pick every single one, so you're only limiting them to 2 kisses. Here is another one if you want to have more options for them. So if you wanted something where they could pick, say, up to 3 or 4. So what that means is when they pick one number, say they want kiss 1, then they don't like what your prize is inside that, then they can say, oh, well, I want kiss number 10, and then you can have a prize. And I will go through, like I said, more in detail, so just bear with me for a minute. If you've been following with me for a little bit, you know some of this. And then the other cool thing you can do is the Avon giveaway time, be the last one to comment on eye or lip before I comment liner. So we're going to go through the first 2, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So when you are doing the pucker up, pick your kiss, or the other one that has a lot of kisses on it, you can do a few things. Okay, so you are going to put this on your Facebook page, and you want to say a cute saying with it, but you don't want it to go all crazy like a whole big long paragraph. So as something as simple as play our Avon kiss game today. Pucker up and pick your kiss. Which kiss do you pick? And when they comment, and we're going to say Haley, because Haley commented that I could see. So when Haley says, oh, I want kiss number 1, then you can private message her, and you want to friend her if you're doing this in a group if she's not already your friends, okay? So you can, again, play it out a little bit so you're not doing a ton of stuff at one time if you're not used to doing this all at once. So here are things that I would put in my kisses for this game. So kiss number 1 would be free Aspira samples. If you want this kiss, comment back kiss, or comment no and then pick another kiss. So when they comment they want kiss 1, that's when I would go to them and privately message them that kiss. And at the same time, I will like their comment. That reminds me that I sent them the message. You're going to have people that comment and never respond to you. You're going to have people who absolutely love this, and then you're going to be like, oh, well, they don't want kiss number 1. They want kiss number 5, okay? So kiss number 1 is Aspira samples. Kiss number 2, fragrances sample pack. Kiss number 3, skincare samples. Kiss number 4, business opportunity. So in the business opportunity, what I would say is when you join, kiss number 4. So kiss number 4 is our great earnings opportunity with Avon. You can join for only $25 today. And when you do this or join this week, when you join, I'll send you some extra samples to get you started. And just something simple that we can do anyway, send them a little gift. We don't want to, overstep boundaries, but we can send them a little gift. So you want to just let them know that you'll send them extra samples so they can go ahead and get started working their business before their kit gets there. So that is kiss number 4. Kiss number 5, 10% off code for shopping at your e-store. And kiss number 6 is you pick. So I do this a lot of times. So remember, the other one has 32 kisses. So on that one, I would have the exact same options that I have here, but kiss number 1, 4, 12, 28 would all be, say, this spirit. Or you could even separated as well. So it could be the Aspira Natural Energy samples, or Aspira Calm samples, or Aspira Restful Sleep. The fragrances can be, it could be the fragrance for him sample pack, fragrance for her sample pack. On the skincare, it can even be the days, the Ultimate Skincare, or the the Platinum Skincare, sorry. Trying to remember all 4. So you can really put that together. And I want to share with you how I would do this as well. So you're not spending a lot when you're at the post office either. So I've learned this from playing this, that, oh my gosh, it went crazy and I had a lot and I spent more than I had planned. So you really want to think about that while you're doing this too. Only commit to what you can actually do. Now, your other game, which is the be the last one to comment eye or lip before a comment liner, will win. And that can be whatever you want to give them. It can be a free hand cream. It can be an eyeliner or lip liner, or you can let them pick out of your little goodie basket if they're local. So what that game does, so where the other one you would private message them whatever kiss they pick, this one you wouldn't. You put it on your wall and watch the people blow up on this, okay? So they will literally keep commenting eye, lip, eye, lip, eye, lip, and they will keep doing this until you say liner. Now, how you can get business from this, everyone who comments on it, you want to friend, and then you can send them a private message that says, thank you for playing our Avon game today. Because you played, you get free samples from me, and you can either just send them free samples, or you can ask them which line they would like, the fragrance or the skincare or the spirit, and then send that out to them. Now, I want to show you how I would do the samples and how I actually do the samples, because it can cost a little bit of money if you're not sure how to do this, or if you've never done this. So to only have a stamp, I'm going to show you what you do not want to send. So this, when you send these little vials, it does cost more than a stamp to send this. So if you're really trying to grow and have, say, 20 or 30 new customers, whether they sign up, buy, whatever, you're really growing. And this is something that you could do in person. But this, you do not want to mail unless you're willing to pay the extra, okay? And then I'm not sure how great they are with the vials inside, so you want to make sure that it does not go through whatever their machine is that kind of flattens things, okay? So this I would not mail, just an FYI. Learned a lot of things from doing this. Now, with the samples, what I would do with this, and I want to show you kind of what I would do, okay? So I'm going to flip the camera around, and I'm going to show you a couple of different sample packets and how I would put this together. So this is our skincare sample pack. These are great because they're just thin little peel off. So when they earn and they wanted the sample packet, then this is what I would give them. I would give them at least a couple men and 2 or 3 of the women fragrances, and you can pick the fragrances you have on hand or stock up, because the samples are 99 cents right now. And this is something that you can do very easy. These are cute. I love these envelopes from Walmart. So I think you get 30, I'm not sure how many, but they come, of course, in a pack and different colors. So I always buy those because I want them to see that. Then, not only do I have their samples inside, but I have them a letter. So based on whatever I am sending them, I will have that in there. Now, if I was doing, say they got this skincare sample, this, and this is another one that I've learned. So when you are thinking about doing this, let me flip this around so I can show you a couple of things how to actually do this. So when you are sending skincare samples, these cards here are heavy. This is like postcard weight. Okay, so if we could just send this off, that would be great, but of course we can't because that's on there. So what I do with this, and just to let you know, our eye lift, our new eye lift samples are not heavy like these others. So what I do, I simply peel this off. Okay, I will take this off because it's sealed. It's not anything that's going to hurt it. And then I make sure I take off the back, or you could on here, because you have that, you can just simply put it on there so it's stuck. And just like that. So you can do this. And what I will say, whoops, that one card fell. you can actually send a couple things. So I know this is our eye cream, but how cool would this be to send? And then it's stuck there. They have their eye lift skincare sample along with their day and night. And then they have all of their information they need on the back. And they can always look at this. And maybe it's not too blurry. Can y'all still see me pretty good? Okay, so that's how I would actually do the skincare samples. I would not put all the cards in there. Now, if you have the funds to actually do it more with the cards, then by all means, go ahead. This is just a little tip that I found when I was mailing like 50 of them. So that's how I do the skincare and the fragrance. And then going to the Aspira line. So you always want to make sure they have instructions. So create the instructions, write them out. But I believe all of our samples now have enough of these cards in the sample box. They didn't at first, so make sure you give them because it is a 2-day sample pack. So you want to make sure that they're not taking more than what they're supposed to in a day. So with this, if you mail, and I will tell you, if you mail all 3 sample packs that we have, it was around 75 cents to mail all of them at one time. Now, I'm not sure how much it is to mail one, but when you're doing this game online, I would only do one. And when they want this Aspira line, then I would just offer them which sample. I would maybe give them 2 choices, not all 3, again, unless you have the funds to do this. But, or you could just simply say, in your little kiss response, when they pick, say, kiss number 1, then you can say, oh, well, kiss number 1 is our Aspira Natural Energy samples. You know, kiss or no kiss. So that's just where you don't want to, we want to help them and we want to give them samples, but sometimes our budget doesn't allow us to do as much as we would like. So that's why I say don't give them too many options unless you can actually do this, okay? So really think about that. Now, doing that and all of that, what I actually do as well, I have on my Naturally Beautiful Tips page where they can go in and put in their name, their email, their phone number, and their address. And I do that. I send them to that page when they pick that kiss or that prize or they win, whatever, you know, if I'm playing the eye lip liner game, then I will send them that link for 2 reasons. 1, it's easier to have all of their information in one spot. And 2, it gives them the chance to see, oh, well, she's got a website for us to look at new books, the What's New book, even Avon tips. Maybe I want to join, even though they didn't pick that kiss or they didn't want that kiss at first. So it just gives me another option to really forward them to my website to really get them to see what I have to offer for them. So with all of this, this is how I grow, and I have really grew to over 3,000 friends on Facebook, and it's really helped me get new customers and new recruits along the way. So I don't play this all the time because I don't want it to be something that, you know, every time. I only want to do this when I can afford this, but I really love playing this game to get interaction on my personal page and even interaction in some new groups. So what do y'all think? Can y'all play the Facebook game tonight? Think about it. You know, which one do you want to do? If you do the eye lip game because you don't have the funds to do the samples just yet, then say at the end of the week, you see that you can do samples next week, then you can go back to that post and you can private message each one and say, oh my gosh, I just want to really appreciate you playing in our Avon eye lip game last week, and I wanted to mail you some samples. Are you interested in the Aspira fragrance or skincare? And if they say all 3, then you can actually do, and I do variety. So say they wanted, they were just, you know, on the big one, I've done the variety one. So I'm going to show you this. So on here, what I would actually do, send them a variety. So they've got the skincare, the Aspira, and the fragrance. So they have a variety sample pack from me as well. So that is another thing that you can actually put as a choice. So I hope this helps y'all. Go out and post this in just on your Facebook page. You can do it on your Facebook page. Do it when you know you have time to play with it. So I wouldn't do it till later on tonight unless you're like cooking s'mores or camping out or whatever tonight. But or you can pick tomorrow night if today is really just family day and you're getting ready to go do that. That's what I'm fixing to do. So I know I'm not doing the games tonight, but I might do it tomorrow. So my customers love and my friends love seeing that. And Kathy, I believe, I know Kathy is on my team now, but Kathy, did you play a game? I know we became friends on Facebook. I never met her in person. We actually became friends on Facebook, and I'm not sure if it's from just an Avon catalog post or if it was a game that she's played. But now she's on our Avon Dream Big Team. So you can really meet a lot of people through Facebook and all over, really. So I love the idea of us growing at home and not having to travel every state until we get ready to. So still want to go travel. So this is your activity for day 28. We're almost to the end. Cannot wait to see how this has really helped all of you grow your business, and share with us below. I will post a couple pictures so you can see the different ideas again, so you'll have that. And then I'll even put up this is what I use for this Aspira. So this is what I sent when I sent Aspira samples. So I'll even put a picture of that up so you can see that. And again, the pictures will be on naturallybeautifultips.com under the free resources, so you can go there. I'm not 100% sure all 3 are there, but they will be in just about 20 minutes. So y'all have a good Memorial Day. Go thank a soldier, be happy, eat some